So hey guys, it's Victor James. Hopefully you've been liking these videos. If you're new, subscribe and follow and click the little bell for notifications. I'll be posting a new video from the Ableton Masterclass every few days. So make sure you also bookmark our Ableton Live Masterclass playlist right here on YouTube.
So now we're going to move on to the band mix. And I'm going to show you different ways to mix these as far as the band goes. So real quick, let me just show you as far as muting stuff. So on Ableton, these yellow dots right here, if I turn those to gray, that makes that track inactive. So right now I have the click track inactive, and so it's basically mute and unmute. But now here's the thing. Let me mute the drummer for right now. That's going to be out of the drummer, so you never really didn't mute that. I never, as a rule, use any of these. And I also never, as a rule, move these volume knobs right here by hand. Just because the fact that if I go over here and say I'm listening to this song, and say I bring the drums down. I know you won't be using the drums live, but say I bring them down right here. And I think, okay, that's a good mix for this song. But then if I click on this song, that volume is still going to be the same for the next song, and you're not going to hear the drums. So that's not how you want to mix them. I leave these exactly where they're at when you get the stems from us. If you're building these on your own, leave them around 12 dB right here on the fader. All of them set to about 12, or you can look over here and see they're set to about minus 13 dB. They're all set to, and leave them alone. Don't ever touch those. So this is the first way to mix. Sorry, we're going to do that with I Got a Feeling. We're going to click on I Got a Feeling, and I have the right now I have the click and the cue muted because I don't want to hear that in my live situation. I'm only listening to just the music, so I have the click and the cue muted. I'm going to click on I Got a Feeling. So this is the first method of mixing each track, and basically what you would want to do is each stem that you have here, which is the stem for I Got a Feeling. This is the stem for I Got a Feeling. This is the stem. This is the stem. So right now, I'm solo this. That's a guitar keyboardish thing. So I don't want that as loud. So one way is what I do is I'll just double click on the clip. See my mouse here? I'll double click. 1, 2. It'll open up this little thing right here, and you can actually just move the gain up and down. So I can actually just lower that. Bring this up here. Now if I bring it. So I can just bring this gain up and down. Like right now, there's no gain. See that? Dun 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 dun. It's gone. Now if I bring that up. Really, you don't want to bring this gain up to where you see these little jagged lines right here. You definitely don't want to bring those up to where those are disappearing in the top, because then you just start distorting stuff. So you only want to bring them up to about there, right here, where they're just kind of barely touching the top of these lines and barely touching down here. And that's about as much as you want to do. If it gets louder than that, you just want to back off the other tracks. Now we're bringing up the lead vocals. So I'll double click on the lead vocals. And I can see right here the lead vocals are already too hot. So basically what that tells me is my guitar over here is too hot. So I need to bring that guitar down. There we go. Now I'm going to go over here to the keyboards. I'm going to bring those keyboards up a little bit. Good. Bass might be a little hot. Bring that down. Let's kick it off. So there I go. Now the point about this is I don't want to just be sitting here. I can kind of get a good idea just mixing it in a room like a recording studio by myself. But that's not really how you want to do it. This shows you the method of turning the volumes up and down. But you want to do this exact thing when you're playing with your band. So you want your band to be playing. Say, okay, I'm going to mute the drums, and I want to get a good volume, a good basic volume where the music sounds good at, just by turning up your your master fader. So play a song that because when you get the tracks from us, they're all pretty much kind of in the pocket of where they should be at. So just kind of play the song, get it at a basic volume where you want everything to be at with playing with a band live, and your drummer's playing, and say, okay, that sounds pretty good here. Now let's go in and fine tune this stuff. So you'd go through and you would mute the drums and mute the lead vocals, and then basically double click on a clip that you want to bring up or down, and then you would just change the gain up and down on that to fix that. And this is the first method. This isn't automation. This is actually just changing the gain on the whole stem across the board, which works 99% of the time. Okay, and then we're going to get into automating a clip. So if you want something to be up louder here and lower here, I'm going to show you how to do that. So that's pretty much it on as far as bringing up master volumes of a whole clip. Don't ever touch these faders. Just manipulate the clip's gain.